Welcome back, everyone. In this particular series, we have seen that what is prompt engineering and what is prompt. Now, let's have a look into the evolution of interaction between human and intelligent machine. Got it? As per my understanding, I will divide this interaction into three phases. Phase 1, phase 2 and phase 3. Right now, as of today, we are into phase 3 of that interaction. So the first phase is the era of command lines. Era of command lines. If you remember those days when computing people used to write a language which is quite different from what we talk today. Okay, for example, if we want to move from one directory to another directory, we will do cd and the path. Correct. If we want to copy, then we will say cp file1 to file2. Okay, if we want to create a directory, we will do mkdir directory. If we want to create a file, touch file. Got it? So this is a language which we called as command line language. The language we called it as command line language. Command line language. Now, if you miss even one character, if you miss this, if you miss or add any extra character, if you add p over here, then definitely this will not work. This will also not work. Okay. Now what this shows that these command lines are powerful, but they are not forgiving. Not forgiving. So phase 1 of interaction was very powerful but not forgiving. Basically, they followed a strict syntax. Okay, and because of this syntax, there is no context, no emotion, and there is no reasoning why. Okay, so these three things of any language, or I would say humanly language, is not available in this particular world where I am saying the evolution was in phase 1. Then the rise of NLP happened, and we got few technological aspect where we have taught computers or intelligent machines to read, to interpret, and even to feel what human language want to say. Now earlier, the very beginner NLP models, okay, they are like toddlers. If you ever talk to a toddler, what they will do, they will detect words. Okay, like, do you have food? Do you want to play? So what they will detect? They will detect food, play. Okay, now the toddler mechanism of detecting keywords but not the intent, is what we have taught machine. Now, if I say that the detection of keyword happened over there, but there is no intent to it, or I would say the prediction of sentence was there, but idea was missing from the predict. Okay, so this is what the earlier model of NLP is. Now let's take an example. If you say to these models that book a flight from Delhi to Bangalore, okay, if you say this, then the earlier machines, the phase 2 models or NLP beginner models, will say that booking means literature, or book is referred to literature content provider. Do you want me to suggest any book? Now the thing is, I am talking about book and they are telling about book. But what do you see over here? That the intent which is we want is missing in these models. Okay, the intent is missing in these models, and now you can see how important the understanding of intent is. Now if you see, the phase 2 is basically the seed for our phase 3 transition. The phase 3 transition is the current scenario where we have large language models. Okay, now this is kind of a revolution where we have multiple players as GPT, Palm, Claude, Gemini, Llama, and others. So these are not just models, they are natural architecture trained on billions of sentences, learning patterns, logics, emotions, and because of that, they are very good at reasoning capabilities in comparison to the phase 2 or initial NLP models. Okay, so they don't just parse words, they predict the meaning also. Meaning plus word. So basically, we have intent over here associated with a word. So now instead of programming them using syntax based language, okay, we can program right now using human language or natural language, and this programming format is called prompt. Okay, is called prompt. Now you know what is prompt, right? So I will write a small prompt, or I will give you an assignment. Think you need to market something. Okay, there is a product. Let's say you need to market exams box application where people can come and give online test series for IT placement. Okay, for IT placement. So this is a basic tool to help freshers or those who are looking for company switch. Okay, we provide them mock tests for different languages or different subjects, different companies. Okay, now you need to write a marketing strategy which we will post on LinkedIn regarding this app. Okay, so what you need to do as a marketing strategist, you need to create a post for LinkedIn. Now this post need to be created by the prompt. So your initial target is, let's create a prompt which will do this particular work for me, and you can use this particular prompt on ChatGPT. Even you can use ChatGPT free version. Okay, if you don't have any paid version, you can use the free version. But I want you to don't go to the next slide, but you need to provide a prompt and its response in the comment below. Okay, so this is your task 1. This is your task 1. In the next video, we will understand this from 2 angles. One angle is what this means to a layman and what this means to an expert. Okay, we will see that, and then we will move ahead in the next video. So thank you and stay tuned with Block Ticket.